So dry that leaf jerk and auntie hair.
Oh my god! No!
Hi guys, it's still Cheryl. Today I'm gonna review Uncle Roger's Can This Masterchef Finalist Make Thai Green Curry. I'm really looking forward to this because I like this Masterchef. He's handsome and have a baby face. So let's go and have a look.
Today I'll be making an authentic Thai green curry, or Genkyou Wan. That was I nailed that. So we are on our way to the biggest and baddest Asian grocery store in Boston. This place has it all. This is
I don't know why I think this guy looks so horny.
our third and theoretically final time to try to impress Uncle Roger.
Even when driving, Nephew Nick still fluent in language of hand. Hiya, drive the car properly. And what with that jacket? You go into grocery store, not Antarctica.
That's so mean, Uncle Roger.
What? Puffer coat with short? Who wear like that? Your top say winter and your bottom say you skip leg day.
Yeah, I think this is really interesting because when I go to Australia, I've had many people wearing like that and I don't understand. Sometimes I just feel really cold and I see people just wear shorts and I feel like, am I wrong or are they wrong?
Again, the final ingredient we need is Thai eggplants. We found this very small store. Hey, we got them. But we just found another Thai market that has Thai eggplants.
Why are you
Japanese.
holding
We got
an
the proper
eggplant?
ones. So what use is this Japanese eggplant to me anymore?
No!
You make that joke every week, Joe. Is it purple or something? Why do eggplant always remind you of your pee?
Without further ado, let's get started.
Nice.
To begin our pace,
Too many bowls. Too fancy for a real Asian to cook this thing.
we're gonna first toast off 1 teaspoon of cumin and 1 teaspoon of coriander. Toasting is really gonna start to bring
Toasting spices, correct? Toasting spice, a lot like checking your privilege. Many white people forget to do it.
out that flavor, and in my opinion, it is a necessary step to make the perfect curry. Now the key to our paste is gonna be using a mortar and pestle and grinding this by hand.
Mortar and pestle, that correct? Fuyo.
Spoon of white peppercorns. Our general rule of thumb is that we're gonna start with the harder ingredients in here.
Oh, correct.
Gradually
I like
working those softer
peppercorn.
ingredients throughout the paste. To begin, let's grind the
Hard to soft, good technique for pestle and mortar. And hard to soft is also what Uncle Roger feel when I see Nephew Nick in that ugly ass outfit. Sorry.
Why? I'm a little... Although I know this is dirty, but I don't know the exact reason why he is saying this.
Okay, grinding.
Once you grind it into a fine powder like this, we're ready to add that next ingredient, lemongrass.
Lemongrass, correct?
This is nice.
Now into our mortar we go with 2 stalks of chopped lemongrass. Immediately, I'm gonna grind again because of how fibrous and hard.
No. The grinding work for dry spices, correct? But everything else, you need to pound. You need to go like this. Not like this. What is this motion?
No.
Go see how my queen mother-in-law pound. That's what you need to do.
Now it's time to prep our next few ingredients.
Galangal.
Here is galangal. And at this point,
Correct.
you have to chop up this, peel off some of that lumpy kaffir lime zest,
Nice lime zest, good.
7 or 8 cloves of garlic.
Garlic, good.
And of course,
Lot
whenever
of
we add garlic or
ingredients.
onions, we can't forget to add a little salt.
Hiya, Osmo salt. Osmo salt is Nephew Nick's own brand of salt. Not Uncle Roger want my own line of MSG. Uncle Roger only have clothing as much.
I think if Uncle Roger sell his MSG, it will be a really good deal. He can open a big business. I will buy that. I will pay for that.
Like this Uncle Roger polo. See? If you want to get this polo with the Uncle Roger logo on it, niece and nephew, go to Uncle Roger merch.com
Who can see this is Uncle Roger, huh?
and get this polo. And then wear it to come see me on tour next year. Uncle Roger will roast everybody in crowd who wear orange polo. You buy my merch and then you get roasted. That money well spent. Uncle Roger logo white color because if I use black color, orange and black, just remind me of certain website.
Once again, we grind. This part here
Dirty joke again.
process. I've been grinding this now for about 10 to 12 minutes and it looks like this. Going by hand with a mortar and pestle, this is about as fine as you're gonna get it.
It takes so long because you're not pounding, you're just stirring. Nephew Nick, if you think this motion is pounding, then you have to apologize to your girlfriend. If your pounding make no sound, You fucked up. Niece and nephew, remember, counting is in and out, not going in circle like some tumble dryer bullshit. What, he go into bedroom and then he just go,
Now it's time to crank
What
up
the
green chili,
It's
good?
time to go in with however many Thai green chilies you want.
Maybe a bit more than that.
The seeds in there. I'm getting a lot better with spice.
You want your green curry to have very green color.
If you'd like, you can also add a few of these red chilies as
This
well.
will
I'm
be
just gonna
really
add one or two
spicy.
Yeah, 1 or 2 red chili, okay.
green colored curry. And now, before we grind that up, we want to go with about a half cup of cilantro stem.
No, not cilantro stem. Authentic Thai green curry, use cilantro root. Cilantro root very hard to get in Western grocery store.
I already remember this knowledge.
Uncle Roger's so frustrated. Cannot get cilantro root anywhere here in UK. I think I'm gonna escape this country. Be refugee.
Yeah, I want to add that when I was in Australia, the ginger is really, really expensive, and some of my friends are thinking of growing ginger themselves, and actually they did it.
Once we ground this all up, what you're looking at right here is Thai basil.
Thai basil now?
This is no ordinary basil. This stuff right here is the best of the best basil. I'll go in with one.
Wait, no, don't put the Thai basil in pestle and mortar. Thai basil go in at the end of cooking. This is not pesto, you're just trying to make pesto now. Hiya.
Thai
So
basil,
strange.
trying to keep out those stems if I can. Then 1/2 cup of these dried kaffir lime leaves.
Kaffir lime leaf correct, but get better lime leaf. It's so dry. Inside of which pyramid you get this lime leaf from? Did he just Indiana Jones into the pyramid
my
next to the dead pharaoh and he just steal kaffir lime leaf from them? Hiya, why so dry? So dry that leaf dryer can auntie have.
Oh my god!
And finally, to finish
No!
up this paste, I'll go in with about 5
Shallot correct?
Optionally, just a tiny touch of this shrimp paste. Optionally, just a tiny touch of this shrimp paste.
Shrimp paste correct, not optional. Don't be pussy. Eat your shrimp paste.
Easily the least appetizing ingredient we're using today, but just
I think shrimp paste is too much for me. The flavor is too strong. When I pass a Cantonese restaurant, the shrimp paste reminds me of the toilet.
like fish sauce, which we'll add later, it adds depth to the overall flavor of this dish.
So many white people fear shrimp paste. Even him. Look at Nephew Nick, you're so little. Put more shrimp paste, Nephew Nick. Use the right amount, not the white amount.
And one
Okay.
last time, we pound.
Yeah, you both should start OnlyFans. Nobody gonna join because Nephew Nick look too young. If I join your OnlyFans, I feel like pedo uncle.
This right
I will pay for his OnlyFans. Sorry.
here is the foundation of our recipe, and it is a beautiful, smooth curry paste that we've worked hard to achieve. Now, it's time to let our rice cooker get to work.
Ooh, rice cooker, good.
Rice first, and here I have
Rinsing rice correct. Make sure you clean your dirty brain also.
the water runs clear. Once we've rinsed off that rice, into our rice cooker it goes.
He used same rice cooker as Uncle Roger. Fui-oh. See my rice cooker back there? See, same one, just different color.
To know how much water to add, we'll use the classic finger method.
Finger method.
This is really like, he really knows something. This Masterchef.
Fui-oh.
The first notch on my finger. We know. Now,
Someone been watching all Uncle Roger video. Nephew Nick learning. Uncle Roger's so happy. I feel like saying, yeah!
time to cook our rice.
Yeah, I wondered why Jamie Oliver never reply Uncle Roger. Maybe it's because Uncle Roger is right.
Time to break down this whole chicken right here. To begin, I like to slice in on the skin between each of the legs. Now we can separate off both of those legs, and what you're looking at right here is both thigh. We feel for that joint between the thigh and the drum, and we chop straight. You can cut off these wingtips and set them aside for
Just
now. Once again, I'll
too long.
and cleanly
I think so.
at this point by the fact that the skin is covering up the boob. We just need to remove both of the breasts.
2 hours later.
Set that carcass aside for later use, and that right there is a perfectly
Oh,
butchered.
he done. Finally.
2 drums, 2 wings, and 2 thighs.
I mean, that all correct, technique all correct, but that's the difference between Western and Asian cooking. Western cooking, so many steps, so many procedure. Asian cooking, just use feeling.
Yeah, when I do this, I just chop everything into pieces. I don't like do that fancy thing.
Don't see how McQueen mother-in-law chop chicken. She just whack it like it owe her money.
After that long hour wait, here's our beautiful white rice. And it even comes with a free fee.
I don't know why his hand looks so, you know.
Yeah, another dirty joke and Uncle Roger gonna give you a free facial. You don't even need to wait 60 minutes.
What?
Now, just before we start assembling our curry, I've also decided to make a nice basil oil by simply blanching
Basil oil?
basil that will ultimately be able to for our final dish. In addition to some
This is some Western chef gourmet bullshit. Basil oil? Nobody in Thailand make basil oil for Thai green curry. What you doing? No need so fancy.
that'll add a nice flavorful Thai basil pop. It's time to bring everything together and it doesn't take long. To start, I'll go with just a bit of water, immediately followed by our beautiful homemade curry paste.
Water and curry paste in first. That's the home style cooking technique. Same technique Mark Green mother-in-law use.
Add up our chopped, diced, bite-sized chicken.
Correct.
And diced, I don't know why I said both of those at the same time. Followed by just a few more kaffir lime leaves. Next, oftentimes people will use coconut milk for this, but you actually want to use coconut cream so that the oil doesn't separate.
Wait, what he say? What he say?
But you actually want to use coconut cream so that the oil doesn't separate.
Yeah, that's the biggest mistake you make so far, Nephew Nick. You want the oil to separate the thin layer of oil on top of green curry. That's what make green curry taste good, Mark.
New knowledge. Every time I learn new knowledge.
Queen mother-in-law don't let oil separate. Because she put chicken in with the skin, you remove chicken skin from your chicken. Where the oil gonna come from, Nephew Nick? Where?
This thick
Ooh.
coconut cream right here.
Mistake.
Curry. I mean, tell me that doesn't look good. And
It
now
looks
it's time to
not
toss in
bad.
these eggplant.
Thai eggplant look nice?
Toss these in along with some chopped.
No. You cannot use red pepper for Thai green curry. Nobody do that. Where you learn this from?
Yeah, it's green curry, huh?
The thing in the name, green curry. If this look green to you, you colorblind.
And if you're not worried about things being too spicy, a few more red.
See, 1 or 2 red chili enough, that okay?
Touch of my palm
Sugar correct.
sweetener that would be used in
This palm sugar looks so white.
Thai cooking. A
Whew.
few of this
Fish sauce very good.
because we can always add more later. A few
Add more. Fish sauce, queen of flavor. It's the only thing that can replace MSG in your food.
torn up Thai basil leaves and another little pinch of salt.
Okay. See, it look a bit too white because not enough green chili. But that okay, I think that more subjective.
Once we've brought this to a boil, we're nearly there. I'm gonna add in just a bit more Thai basil as well as some freshly cut red pepper that's gonna be
Why?
crisp.
Why you add more wrong thing? Why, Nephew Nick?
As well as some freshly cut red pepper that's gonna be nice and crisp for that.
I think I add this kind of chili will like change a little bit of flavor. Because this chili is sweet chili. It's not the pepper, right?
That texture. And once I've
Texture useless if the thing wrong. If you want texture, why do you just add sawdust? Sawdust so much texture. You got the dustiness, so much texture. Hiya.
tasted that green curry and made sure that all
I mean most ingredient correct, so I'm sure it still tastes good.
plate our Thai green curry. I'll start with just some of my rice. Next, I'll come in with
Why is he putting his finger on rice? I feel like he's using his hand touching everywhere and doing some strange gesture.
my nice hot green curry and put it right over the top.
Mmm.
Everybody watching, I can't begin to describe to you the
I
smells
like
that
the
are
red
coming
color.
out of this pan right now. The amount of effort that
Look at this green curry. You can't see a layer of oil on it.
we'll finish this entire dish off.
Oh, that's why
This
he
is
made
oil.
the basil oil. He want to cheat to get the green oil color.
Green basil oil, which I must say I'm equally proud of. And this here is an authentic Thai green curry.
Nephew Nick, you improved so much from the first ramen video I reviewed. And Uncle Roger never put my leg down from chair, so I give you that. You make 3 big mistakes here. Pounding technique not good. You should want the oil to separate. And please, no red pepper in Thai green curry. Go subscribe
Why Uncle Roger's leg looks so white?
to Nephew Nick because I think his next video he gonna earn Uncle title. Niece and nephew, thank you for wonderful year. Merry Christmas to all
It's
my
an
niece and
old
nephew.
movie.
Happy holiday. Yeah. This chef looks so young. I think he the cook for Epstein Island.
No.
Even when driving, Nephew Nick still fluent in language of hand. Hiya. Drive your car.
Yes.
Don't drive me crazy. Posting spice a lot like checking your privilege. So many white people forget to do it.
I wonder what does this actually mean? I don't get that.
Uncle Roger's so woke. Use the right amount, not the white amount. That's a really good joke. I'm very proud of that one. I'm very proud of that one.
So you use
Because
it
Nephew
several
Nick look
times.
too young. If I join your OnlyFans, I feel like pedo uncle, which is very common type of uncle, by the way. I don't know why that stereotype about uncle being pedo. Uncle Roger want to find out. Maybe I make a documentary to answer the burning question: why do so many uncles become pedo? What make them pedo? This is an Uncle Roger video, not a podcast. Stop riffing with yourself so much. Oh yeah, I have a podcast now too, so maybe that's what's influencing it.
Okay.
Nieces and nephews, go support me. You know,
I
it's
will.
called the Hiya Podcast. Link will be in the description. Go check it out. First episode is out right now.
Yeah, I actually heard that. It's really funny. Thank you for watching this video, and I also have a lot of fun. Leave any comments or like if you want, and I will keep improving. Don't forget to give me a like or subscribe. Bye bye. See you.